Chetty Bobby. Welcome to Wrestling with Big E and the POT. Podcast tag champs of the whole world, slamming like a DDT. Got it like just like a figure four. Hulk Hogan, all they do is flex. Talking wrestling while they get the dough. Off the top like a superplex. Think they letting up? Hell no. Dusty Rose with the elbow. From the corner like a stinging splash straight to the face. I know you felt those. Hey, y'all crying out for help though. Rising up like the dead man. About to go upside your head like Stone Cold with the bedpan. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to Wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to Wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Yeah.
Welcome to Wrestling with them Wrestling Boys on the POT alongside my tag team partner Big E. And we're here to bring you another episode of premium wrestling content. What's going on, brother?
Moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth.
What's going on, brother?
Hey, I thought you thought go hear the crickets. Like, what the hell's going on with the guy on there? Hey, had me concerned for a minute.
Hey. Hey, man, we back like Jordan with the 4-5, man. Welcome back to Welcome Wrestling. Hey. Hey, man, episode 69, man. Jared Allen.
Hey, that's exactly where I was going with that.
Yeah,
exactly. That's about it. That's about it right there.
Yeah, but damn good one, though.
Yeah, Hall of Famer.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, man, it is Wrestlemania. We're Wednesday night. We coming in late. You know what I'm saying? But we here.
Better late than never.
Right. But
I'll take the blame for that one. I had to get my update my equipment.
Yeah, technical issue.
Yeah. But Amazon Prime, they showed up and showed out, so we good.
Yes, sir. So we back, man. Hey, man, it's WrestleMania weekend, WrestleMania 42. Everybody and their grandmama except for us is in Vegas. You got all the promotions out there, all the indie guys out there doing crazy signings and matches, and they don't even have nothing to do with WWE, man. It's huge weekend out there, a huge week, as a matter of fact. So they got WrestleCon and everything out there. So yeah, man. But we here, man. We're gonna talk about WrestleMania. We're gonna talk about the whole weekend. We're gonna talk about the Hall of Fame. We'll start off talking about the Hall of Fame. We still got SmackDown coming up. And hey, man, one thing about this WrestleMania is it is personal. It's getting real personal and real thick. And I'm liking it. We're gonna, once we talk about the matches and stuff, and we'll talk about the issues and all that stuff going on with the matches. So we're waiting to get into all of that. But let's talk the Hall of Fame, man. We got Stephanie and AJ headlining. Still don't know who's gonna induct AJ. That's a top secret. I think it was you that said it was probably gonna be Cena. Didn't you say that?
I said that possibility, but I know we both kind of hoping it's the Nest.
Yeah, the Good Brothers.
Yeah. LG and Carl.
Yeah,
that would be cool. But we don't have no clue. And to your point is, no, they haven't announced who is going to induct him. I have a quick question about that, though, since we talk about Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. Where can we watch it? It ain't like it's Peacock no more.
It's gonna be on ESPN on the app, just like you would watch. It's gonna be So
okay.
I doubt anybody can ever top Paul Heyman's speech from here on out. So good luck. I think Stephanie will be good. Are we gonna see Vince McMahon there? Do we see Vince McMahon at the Hall of Fame in the audience?
Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
But if we do see him, I'm not gonna be shocked. Like, oh my God, I can't believe it. But just a prediction, I'm gonna say no. I think he's gonna stay away.
Still too soon?
Well, what's too soon these days? They brought Brock back. I mean, I know it's a totally different scenario,
Right.
but still,
yeah, Brock wasn't the boss, and it wasn't.
I mean, that's true, and
more than a few allegations, and
right.
And Brock was just a small piece of the puzzle.
Exactly.
So I don't know, man. I think you got to think that Vince has some kind of ego and still thinks he can do whatever he wants to do. And so, but you got to think that's his daughter, only daughter going into the Hall of Fame. I think it'd be cool as hell if Shane McMahon inducted her. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be cool. But
I would love to see Shane O'Mac for whatever reason.
Yeah. So, but I'm assuming he'll definitely be there. And be in the crowd and stuff. But I don't know, man. I think we might see Vince McMahon at the Hall of Fame. I don't know. I mean, it'd be hard not to be there at your daughter's induction.
I know.
To the company that you helped build and take it to a whole. You came up with your father. You bought it from him, took it over, and turned it into the
global
the machine,
phenomenon.
Right, the machine that it is right now. And it ain't like he stepped away 10 years ago.
Right.
So yeah, so I think the crowd will go crazy if they see Vince. I don't think it'll be a lot of boos and stuff. I think they'll go crazy. I think it'll be super old pap, old pop.
That's who Randy Orton should have been talking to on the phone.
Right. Yeah, Mr. McMahon. Yeah, that shit. That would have been something else. Yeah, but they ain't doing that.
It was me the whole time, damn it.
Right. You ruined it, damn it. You ruined it. No, you ruined it.
Literally.
Right. But you got AJ and Stephanie headlining. Then you got the Demolition or the regular inductees. They're saying Sid's an inductee now, and just Bad News Brown is a legacy inductee.
Okay.
I don't know if that's really what it is. You got Rodman in the celebrity ring, and as far in the immortal moments, which is WrestleMania 3, Andre and Hogan.
Right.
So, it's not, they're not doing 5 and 6 guys like they used to. Well, I mean, I guess they are, but you got a lot of people that are not. Of course, Sid won't be there. Hopefully his family will be there. Things of that nature. I saw a picture of his son. His son's almost like a dead giveaway of it. Dead lookalike. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. I'm not mad at the Rodman thing. I think that's cool if they're gonna do a celebrity every year.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that at all. I think he should be. I mean, again, and I know we talked about this before. He not WWE at all.
Right.
Like, but if you want to talk about celebrities and wrestling, I mean, he was
NWO.
You can't argue with what he did and the time he did it.
Right. And mispractice and the game to be there.
Right. Literally. And you would think like, okay, a lot of those celebrities that have been inducted or they may have been a guest at WrestleMania or hosted a Raw once or twice or something like that.
Mhm.
So I mean, why not Rodman? The only thing I have an issue with, and I know we always talk about having issues with, we talk about the Midnight Express and all this other
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
Why is Cyndi Lauper not in the celebrity wing? Like she
yeah.
was a
That's
part of WrestleMania 1. Like she was a big part
right.
of the rock and wrestling
Yeah,
connection.
right. They had Captain Lou in the video and stuff, and
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
yeah,
I mean, I wonder if is it like, did they ever reach out there? I mean, we don't know. Like, did they reach out to her and she's like, I don't really care, or or what? I don't know.
I don't know.
Who knows?
I have, and she's up there too. She's got to be up there in age, you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, so I mean, some of this stuff they need to step on it. You know what I mean? And get some folks in there. I never really even thought about that though. Like you rarely give the celebrity wing or really think about that when you think about the Hall of Fame. So that's a good question. It's about time you brought some good commentary into this thing. I've been carrying you. No, it's good idea, bro. But the immortal moment. I mean, if there's so many WrestleMania moments, but that's one of the. It's hard. You can't. It's hard to put a top 10. WrestleMania moment matches, but that match, the whole story, the crowd, the record breaking numbers. You know what I mean, and just the match in itself was, it was the passing of the torch, but both of them guys left in bad shape. Like Hogan tore both his biceps and messed his back up, and Andre was already jacked up. You know what I mean? And Hogan couldn't take no time off, not back then.
No, he was a B guy. Yeah.
Right. So that ain't no spot. Couldn't nobody take that spot back then anyway.
Right.
But you got to have that man on camera and have him on there every show, at least doing a vignette or interview if he's not wrestling or something. You know what I mean?
I heard something the other day that they were talking about that match, and they were referring to this year's WrestleMania really, but they were saying by having a backup plan for WrestleMania 3, just in case Andre wasn't able to perform. The backup plan was Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, which him and Hogan had a major feud months before that.
Right.
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think Mr. Wonderful was even on the WrestleMania card that year, the WrestleMania 3 card.
So. And that's he was still in his prime. Like that was prime Mr. Wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, so they said he was a backup plan. Like he was there. He just, I thought that was interesting.
I don't think. I mean, they had the feud, but I don't think that sells 93,000 tickets.
No, it wouldn't have did that. I think it was just more of a if Andre drunk too much wine or
right,
or
anybody want a peanut
back locked up on him while he playing cards with Tim White or something. Then,
right.
I don't know, but that's what I heard though.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't a bad backup plan, but
right.
Yeah.
Like you said, it wouldn't have, the Hogan Andre thing was the thing, and that's why that match is being immortalized.
Right.
But when you think of WrestleMania 3, though, you can't help but think of Macho Man Steamboat. So you would think like, okay, so if they're going to do this every year, then that had to be one of the next matches. And then WrestleMania 25, Undertaker, HBK, like them had to be the two next matches, you would think, right?
Yeah. I would say HBK would probably hold the record for that if they over through the years they're going to keep going. Like if you're going to immortalize not the card but specific matches, because bro, the ones with Kurt Angle and Chris Jericho, but yeah, the Undertaker match, especially the first one.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, man, my bad. I just started thinking about the first thing you mentioned that, and I'm sitting there picturing the entrance with Shawn Michaels coming down in that all white down in that thing. Yeah, man, bro. Yeah. Hey, man, let's jump into WrestleMania, man, and let's get there Saturday night.
Let's get to it.
Let's talk about I want to talk about something real quick.
Okay.
The price thing has been getting talked about. Now it's getting talked about on screen.
Yeah.
With CM Punk and at SmackDown last week, they were on, Pat McAfee, pretty much using him as a commercial.
Yeah.
And telling everybody they get 25% off. Like they're really trying to sell tickets. And I heard, I read that McAfee didn't even want to do none of this. And he certainly didn't want to do the heel thing.
Yeah, I heard that too. They said he was actually the original, like that's who they wanted to do in the first place, and he turned them down.
Yeah.
And I guess Ari convinced them to do it.
Yeah. So, they've been talking about all that. Today, I joined this Facebook group the other day called Wrestling Meet and Greets. And they showing this. So that thing has been going crazy like today. And so I was just looking at it, like all kind of people that are in that group are in Vegas right now. Dude showed a CM Punk AJ Lee photo op. One photo was $386.
Damn.
$386 to take a picture with the two of them. And now
that's one picture.
That's one picture. So you go to see your favorite people, bro. If you take 5 pictures, you in the thousands.
Off top. And we ain't talking about the flight, hotel,
tickets
to all the events.
Right. Cause if it's $380 something and it's show tax and everything, so I'm thinking it had to be like $100 for AJ Lee, $200 for CM Punk. You go take picture with Cody, that's gonna be another $200. Then you want to go over here with the Usos. Well, that's 2 of them. So is that like $300 or you know what I'm saying? Is it $150 a piece, $200 a piece? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I'm gonna go over there and take a picture with James Ellsworth.
Yeah.
What
is that?
Right. Go over there and pay $27 and you know what I'm saying? A ticket to the bar or something, like a free drink or something.
What's that, James Ellsworth? I want to take a picture of Hornswoggle. Bring him out.
Right. Man, you got it. But it's crazy. And so now they got this club WWE thing.
Yeah, that's the thing Cena been promoting.
Right. And it's supposed to have early access to tickets and behind the scene footage and all this stuff. Like it's almost like a network. So they trying to get more money.
And how much they want for that?
Bro, they not even saying. You got to get on a waiting list and they still not telling you how much it is. So I got on the wait list just to see how much it was. And I did all the research I could. All I came up with, they said it's going to be different tiers. And it could be between $250 to $500 a year. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking like $20 to $40
a month. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? Could be a little extra, could be less. I don't know. You know, but WWE going after them pockets.
Boy,
And I mean, it's
another thing.
like go ahead.
Well, another thing I heard, they were talking about, they talking about ticket sales, and they said it's like 15,000 less tickets sold night one and night two than it was last year, around the time last year. 15,000 less tickets both nights. They had like 60,000 last year, roughly. So were we talking like 40 to 50,000? What we looking at here?
Yeah.
I mean, but that's because it's not because of the card. I mean, people say what they want to say about the build. I get it. People mad about the McAfee thing, and I understand all that. But if you really look at the card, it's really a strong card. It's not the card. WrestleMania gonna sell itself.
Right.
It's the ticket prices, man.
It is. It is, bro. You gonna go down there and spend a fortune. You know what I'm saying? Like the pictures alone, you in the thousands on that. And these just little 8x10s that you're gonna take home. Or it's you pay that shit, you take it with your own phone.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You'd be better off bumping into them at the airport. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't bump into Drew McIntyre. He might give you Claymore.
Right. I don't sign autographs.
All right.
But yeah, man, it makes you question, like, they already are saying that the turnover to the ESPN app didn't work out like they thought it would. Like people got it, but it ain't as many people as they thought. It ain't doing what they thought it would do.
They surprised by that?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like,
I mean, we went from paying $10 to $35 or whatever that cost.
We paid $10 and had everything.
Right.
We had $10. We had everything. Then you moved it over to Peacock where you can't half-ass find shit. You know what I'm saying? But then you got half of it over here on YouTube. You got half of it on ESPN. You got it on freaking Netflix. Now it's all over the place.
All over the place.
Look, are they spreading it out? Because you can't just be with one. Bro, if you want to watch Monday Night Raw, you got to have Netflix. You want to watch the PLEs, you got to have the ESPN app. You want to watch SmackDown, you got to have Hulu or freaking whatever.
Or some type of cable provider, right?
Right. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch NXT. I mean, come on, man. These folks, and this, bro, this is crazy. It's crazy. They really going after them pockets, and
especially for us in the United States, because internationally, all that shit's on Netflix.
Right.
I mean, I don't know how much they charge for Netflix internationally.
Yeah.
But I know that, they don't have all the different apps. Like, they watch everything on Netflix internationally.
Yeah.
And it's like, why can't we have that?
Right.
What the fuck?
Motherfuckers over there paying 20 yen and get to watch everything.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, man, it's just, you know what I'm saying? It's starting to bother me. You know what I mean? And it's hard not to take it personal. Like, you know, that's the goal. The goal is to go to one of these WrestleMania weekends and do everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, you got to sell dope to go do that now.
I got a friend, my friend John. I know I heard you too. My friend John, he's a subscriber, and John went to WrestleMania last year.
Shout out to John, the subscriber.
Yeah, and I texted him tonight. I texted him because I ain't talked to him in a while, and I said, hey, I texted him and said, hey, when you going to Vegas? And he was like, I'm going Friday morning, early morning Friday. He was like, you going? I'm like, hell no. Wish.
Right.
The fuck, And he going both nights.
Wow.
He went both nights last year. Like, fuck, John. You need to let us in on the secret.
Right. Put us on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wonder how much he paid. Like, what are the seats like? Did you talk to him about that? Then you ain't really get in too deep.
We ain't getting all that, but he told me to hit him up during Mania. He said he's gonna send me some pictures
Oh, okay.
live.
Yeah.
I said I'll reach out.
That's what's up. Well, let's get into it, man. We got a big card to go over.
We got a big battle in front of us, baby. And it's just starting. So let's get funky like a monkey.
So let's talk about the first two matches on the card each day are going to be on the ESPN app that you can watch for free. So they're trying to reel some people in to get that app and catch some new, new fans or whatever. But the 6-man tag with the LA Knight and the Usos in the Vision and I Show Speed, which makes sense for them to kick it off because they got the celebrity or the, what do they call the content creator or whatever you want to call him. No doubt in my mind the Usos and LA Knight don't go over because it doesn't hurt the Vision because it's really 2 against 3. You know what I'm saying? The titles aren't on the line, so it doesn't hurt them. So it ain't no big deal for them to they're gonna have a good match and get, do all their little shit, but it ain't a big deal for them to lose that match. And then they can blame it on I Show Speed. You know what I mean? It was 2 against 3. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I'm not. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Usos entrance and see how they do that. And Usos, they always got something fresh on for Mania.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah, definitely looking at that. And we're gonna save a couple of questions that we're gonna have for each other at the end. So don't let me forget when we go over the card. So it's gonna be a good little entertaining match. You got anything you really want to say about that, or?
No, we just know Speed. He's been a pretty good sport about things. Just like was that Wrestlemania 39 when he was out there with Logan Paul and when he going against Seth and he came out there with the Prime bottle.
Yeah.
Or was that 40? No. 39 was Logan Paul, another one of Logan's friends. Speed showed up at 40 because that was when Randy worked them over, in the triple threat match with Kevin Owens, Randy, and Logan Paul. That was WrestleMania 40. And of course, we all know that the viral moment when he was in the Royal Rumble 2025 when Braun Breaker tore him in half. Yeah, so I'm sure, especially being a content creator, it's going to be some type of moment that they want to go viral. Yeah. So he definitely going to take a big bump some kind of way.
Yeah. Gonna go through a table or something crazy.
Something's gonna happen to him.
Yeah.
I tell you what's interesting though, it's the Danhausen curse.
Mm-hmm.
What's gonna happen with that? Is he gonna that's probably gonna be the reason why they lose because Speed's curse. Maybe he's gonna accidentally hit Logan Paul or Theory or something. He gonna cause them to lose because of the bad luck.
Right.
And that's what I think is gonna happen.
Yeah. So this gonna be a banger. Jacob Fatu and Drew McIntyre. That one's gonna be free for everybody to watch. I think that's a good one for everybody to see because it's gonna be the unsanctioned. They're gonna be all over the place. They're gonna see a big guy like Drew McIntyre and the way he moves and how built he is. And then you're going to see a big guy like Jacob Fatu and the way he jumps around and moves around in the ring. Like that's really smart. That's smart to put them on the free part of the card. You know what I mean?
Right.
And try to get people, try to reel them in. But I'm thinking Jacob's going to go over in this match.
I think so.
Yeah.
I agree.
Your boy McIntyre is real good at beating people up and losing. And that's been his thing. You know what I mean? And I just see Jacob going over, man, and excited to see what he got going on. Excited what the future gonna bring for him. And is he gonna get in the title picture? You know what I'm saying? So We're gonna see.
My
But go ahead.
my understanding is Drew is he's filming Highlander,
Mm.
so he's gonna take some time off.
Well, he definitely gonna take that L then.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's been putting in work, man. It'd be good to get him off TV a little bit and come back, you know what I'm saying, bigger and better. You know what I mean?
Right.
Back in the day, nobody wanted to take no time off and lose your spot. But guys like that, man, it's good for them to because you can feed them to the fans to death, man, and get tired of them quick. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to get them guys to get a little break from there now and then, even though the movie set ain't a break like you think it is. You know?
No.
It
You're right
really
about
ain't.
that.
You know, when they got them 4 a.m. call times and, you know, you go out there and shoot one scene and then have to sit around for another 2 hours and shoot the same scene 12 more times. And,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't no joke. It ain't no easy craft. You know
Right about that.
Yeah. We got the women's 4-way after that, women's tag team. Now, this is Saturday night now. And if you're just tuning in because you love us and know us and hate wrestling, Wrestlemania is 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. You got Nia Jax and Lash Legend, who are the champs. You got Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Bayley and Lyra Valkyrie, and then the Bella Twins. I'm gonna let you start off on that one.
Well, if Nikki Bella gets cleared, that's the thing. They said the Bellas may not be in the match, and they had the Kabuki Warriors as a backup, which that's a whole nother story.
I would see that.
Yeah, that's a whole nother story because I felt like Io Sky and Asuka was heading to a WrestleMania match, but they didn't pull the trigger on it because they're using the Kabuki Warriors as a backup.
Okay.
And it's a travesty to me that Io Sky will not be on the WrestleMania card.
Yeah.
But as far as the match itself, I think it's going to be new champions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Bayley and Lyra.
Yeah.
But even if they don't win, I don't think it's going to be Charlotte and Alexa. I think they're going to tease them breaking up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if it's going to go down at WrestleMania, but if it don't go down at WrestleMania, something bad's going to happen between them at WrestleMania that's going to lead to that, where it's really going to be like, oh, no, they can't. You know, that's just my opinion, though.
Because we had to see Charlotte and Jade pretty soon, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a must, is it not?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, absolutely. Well, I'm with you. I think we're gonna have new champs too. I do like Nia Jax and Lash Legend together though. I like
they haven't been champs that long, so I'm not saying I don't think they should lose the title.
Right.
You know.
Yeah, because you gotta have. Well, we'll get into that because I don't think this is gonna be a Mania where we're gonna have a lot of surprises as far as title changes. I'm thinking this one and maybe as far as the men go, I'm thinking only one. You know what I mean? So we'll talk about that. We'll get into it. But I'm with you on that one. I'm with Bayley. I think that's the Bayley and Lyra. I think that's a good way to go. Bayley deserves a payoff of some kind of way.
Because she got left off last year. I understand Becky came back, but I still don't. I'm sure it's a tough pill to swallow.
Yeah, you got 2 nights, man. You got to put, it should be enough room where you got some of these folks that are showing out every single week should be on there and are fan favorites. You know what I'm saying? So after that, we got the women's IC title, and that's AJ Lee and Becky Lynch. AJ Lee being the champ. Is AJ, do we know her contract status? How long she's sticking around, or is she gonna kind of dip after this, or what?
You know what? I don't know. And that's been the main question. And it makes you wonder because it's not like Becky needs that title. I mean, but it's almost like she needs this win though, because AJ done beat her.
Right.
I mean, they only had one-on-one match, but every time they been the mixed tag, AJ made her submit. Survivor Series, AJ made her submit. The PLE, I forgot which one it was. I mean, Elimination Chamber was it?
Wow.
I got it right though.
Yeah, you got it right.
Yeah, Elimination Chamber.
I couldn't believe it.
Hey,
I was about to bask in all kind of glory.
Yeah, well, I still got it right. Elimination Chamber. AJ defeated Becky. So now it's like, okay, is it gonna be 4 times?
Right.
I don't know.
Somebody
I heard something, somebody made a good point. You know, I watched a prediction show and they was all over the place, like we're our, you know, we're our opinions, our predictions.
Yeah.
And they made a good point. One guy was like, well, if AJ do win, let's just say if she win, then the Raw at the Mania, they call up Sol Ruka or somebody, and she lose the title. Almost like what happened to AJ when Paige, you know, after WrestleMania 31, the next night on Raw.
Yeah, next night.
Yeah, Paige got called up and first match took the belt from AJ. So it's almost like history repeating itself.
Right.
I mean, that would be, I can see that happening, but I don't know if that's going to happen. But there's rumors that Sol Ruka is going to get called up, you know, after WrestleMania. You know, they always, I mean, I know NXT just called up Oba and Trick and,
Javon,
you know, all the people a few months ago, but, you know, now I'm hearing that Joe Hendry, Sol Ruka, Ethan Page, that's the rumor that they're going to get called up pretty soon. So there's one name that I'm really pissed off though. Where's Jada Parker, man? I want to see her on Monday night.
According to the internet, I tell you where she's at.
Yeah, with Jay.
Yeah, she's out deep in Samoa, so
yeah, she get yeeted on.
Hey.
Yeah, I'm a little salty about that.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. We ain't never fell out, me and you, but that'd be the one to fall out over. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even mad about that either. And everybody, I can understand that.
Shout out Jay Uso.
And yeet. Yeah. Hey man, and if it's true, man, really shout out to you. Like,
hey, do your thing, bro.
But yeah, man. But I don't know if that's just internet rumors or not. I mean, I do know he put on there, yeah, she's mine on his Twitter page or whatever. So I don't know. You know what I mean? You know them people and their character, but we don't. I mean, let's just be real. Like, you don't know them people, man. You don't know what their personal life really like.
No doubt. And you know, I mean, of course, we talking shit and all that, and we have our opinions. But for all the people that had their negative opinions about it, and you know, saying this and that, and he married, y'all don't. Again, to your point, that we don't know the personal life. We don't know what's going on in his household and what's really going on. We don't know these people, man. You know, so I try not to pass that kind of judgment. You know,
right? And you know, the good old saying is, you know, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house. You know what I'm saying? It's like I tell my kids, you can go act that way if you want to, but if you got to be perfect, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody
that.
Ain't nobody perfect. But to go back to the point, you don't know them folks. You don't know what they really got going on. You don't know what they go through. All you do is see them on TV. That's it. That's it. And seeing them on little shoot interviews and stuff like that, or podcast interview, and they still in character.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you're not. I mean, come on, man. You can't pass judgment against people you don't know. You don't pass judgment anyway. But whatever. But yeah, man, shout out to the Usos. Shout out to Jada Parker. So Stephanie Valqueer and Liv Morgan for the championship match. I think that's gonna be that's gonna be like top 3 of the night as far as match. I think they're gonna go at it.
Yeah, they I think that, to me, as far as we talking about the build for these matches, that definitely was one of the best builds to WrestleMania. Especially what they just did this past Monday was really crazy. Well, past few weeks they've been in their bag. But like this past Monday was, man, like it was like on site. You know what I mean? It's almost like they might be fighting in a hotel right now.
Yeah. So who you see going over?
It's hard. I'm gonna say Stephanie. I want to say Liv because she got the new video and she won the Rumble, and I mean it's Liv and she doing a thing. But I have a feeling that Raquel or Roxanne, it's gonna be shenanigans.
Okay.
They're not in a WrestleMania card either. I mean, also remember I told you earlier about the four women tag when the Kabuki Warriors were back at plan. Why wasn't it Roxanne and Raquel? They could. I mean, so it makes you wonder. Like, well, I guess the reason why they wasn't backup plans because they have something for them to do. I mean, obviously. So I think it's gonna be shenanigans, but I think it's gonna probably more cost Liv than help her win.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to help her win, but Judgment Day falling apart. And I think it's gonna, I think probably more Raquel than Roxanne, but who knows? But I think that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna pick Stephanie.
Well, I'm gonna go against the grain with you because we've been agreeing too much, and that just ain't how we roll. So I'm gonna go Liv Morgan and say she goes away with the title. And like you said, she got the new video out, got the song out. She got a lot going on, so that title looked good on her, as far as especially with all the publicity and all that stuff. So I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan. Well, let's talk about it, big dog. Cody and Randy. Pat McAfee. Is Jelly Roll going to be involved? We still got SmackDown. Do they make a Jelly Roll Pat McAfee match? Is there room for that? I don't know if anybody wants to see that. That'd be like Jim Cornette and Paulie Dangerously in that tuxedo match. You know what I'm saying?
Seeing Paulie in them Hanes underwear.
Right.
You know what? I don't think they're gonna make that. I think that's gonna probably be like at Backlash. They probably do a tag match or something.
Right.
However, they definitely gonna both get involved. I think it's gonna be more of Pat gonna try to do some shit, and Jelly gonna go check him, and they gonna fight, and he gonna neutralize Pat. But Pat said something interesting on SmackDown. He said, if Randy don't win, you will never see me again, as far as in WWE.
That's wild.
So I find that hard to believe that we won't see Pat McAfee in WWE ever again. So it's almost like I feel like there's no way Randy gonna lose. However, then that'd be almost like the same damn thing they did last year with the those different, but Cena's heel turn. Cena beat Cody, then Cody chased the title to SummerSlam. And I definitely don't think that this feud is gonna be over now. Again, because I really, really believe the Jelly Roll and Pat thing. I think they're gonna get in the ring. I just don't see it being a one-on-one match. I think it's gonna
Right.
be a tag team match at Backlash. So the only way that can happen, according to what McAfee said, Randy has to win.
Right.
So that's who I'm picking.
Okay.
But I don't know. But I think they both can get involved. But I think it'll be more like Jelly is gonna neutralize Pat. Pat gonna try to do some bullshit, and Jelly gonna be like, no, and go in and you know. That's how I see it.
Yeah. I'm right there with you. I am gonna stick with Cody though. I'm gonna stick with Cody. Like some bull crap gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some. I want it to be. You know, I want it to be. It's gonna be physical, of course. You already know that. Randy Orton's a specimen. You know, he's the legend killer. He's all the above. You know, first ballot, first round, retirement tour, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and he winding down. You know what I mean? Do we care if you get number 15? Is that a must? Is that what we have to do? You know, is he gonna take some time off again and then come back and do something crazy? Is Cody gonna lose and go crazy and turn heel? You know what I'm saying? Anything can happen with this. It's too much potential to be great for this continued storyline that they can keep going. And you know, that's when you go back to the ticket sales. The match itself don't need Pat McAfee or Jelly Roll.
Right.
The story is already there. You know what I'm saying? I like Pat. I'm a big, huge Jelly Roll fan, but this match doesn't need that. They can sell the match by itself. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's gonna be good. I'm looking at Cody to stay the champ. You know, I don't see Randy Orton hanging it up or nothing like that, but I just don't see them giving it to him that quick and then taking it right back away. You know, so I mean, but we'll see, man. Who knows? You know, that's one of them. That's one of the good ones. It's kind of hard to call. You know what I'm saying? That's how we like it. Those are the ones you look forward to watching.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be good, man. It's gonna be a good Saturday night card. You're gonna get to see 2 free matches if you don't have the ESPN app, and then you're gonna have to check them highlights out on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking forward to it, man. Let's jump into Sunday. Unless you got anything else you want to say about Randy or Cody. All right, let's jump into Sunday, man. Sunday, IC title ladder match is gonna start it off. You got Penta, who's the champ, Javon Evans, the young OG, Dragon Lee, JD McDonough, Rusev, and Rey Mysterio. Rusev in no way in shape or form is gonna win. He killed everybody on Raw. So he got his.
That's how he definitely died man out when he did that.
Yeah, he got his. You know what I'm saying?
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, they got his. Now even just gotta catch everybody. Everybody's gonna jump on him off of all kind of stuff. So he gonna spend all night catching lucha libres. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
But I think they got the potential in that match to steal the show.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, I know Ray's thinking about hanging it up pretty soon. Already in the Hall of Fame, still competing, still getting hurt, still making a comeback. You know, I want to know how many knee surgeries he's had.
That mother he like Big Kev.
Right. I'm at 15 on this knee, 12 on my. I supposed to get a knee replacement 2 years ago. I just ain't made it back there yet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's like I say, that's got the potential to steal the show and the talent.
I was hoping they was gonna add Vikingo to that. But him and Penta had an amazing IC title match in AAA last weekend.
Yeah.
And I and the way it kind of ended, I thought that they was gonna add Vikingo, just to get a AAA guy on the card. Why not the ladder match? But I guess that's not going down like that.
Right. Who you picking to go over?
I'm gonna pick Penta.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. It's kind of hard to go against that one for right now.
I mean, he just won the title. Well, we know they'll switch up titles.
Yeah,
just like we talked about the women's tag match. I'm picking, Lash and Nia to lose. You know what I mean? They really just won the title, so they'll switch up titles. But I think with Penta, with he's so over.
Yeah,
I don't, because I don't. Ray's not gonna win. I don't think Dragon Lee gonna win. Definitely Rusev not. I mean, JD Madonna's not gonna win, right?
Right. And I don't think they're gonna let Javai Evans win that quick. I see him just keeping it with Penta and keep moving forward, which I don't think is a bad idea. I think they gonna all show out. You know what I'm saying?
They're gonna get what they want. Like you said, Javon Evans, and man,
it's gonna be
bouncy.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a way to start the Sunday night off. So then you got Obafemi and Brock, which will be the second match, and that'll be the other free match on ESPN too. I'm going with Brock Lesnar. I don't see him losing. Not this time. Though the word is, and this is what everybody's saying, he's done at SummerSlam. Does Obafemi, do they keep going after each other? And Obafemi finally beat him at SummerSlam and retiring. Or Gunther. You know what I mean? But I don't see Brock Lesnar losing at his last WrestleMania. So, but I will. To me, before you say anything, I will tell you this.
Okay.
The promo Obafemi did Monday,
he knocked out the park, didn't he?
That really kind of moved him a couple of levels, and I think
he can really talk.
Yeah, and I think and he can only get better. He can only get better. So.
I agree. That was a good mention of Oba's promo. I'm with you. It's hard for me to see Brock, especially also how Oba been getting the best of him.
Right. You got to give us get back sometime.
Yeah. I hear opinions. People like, well, Oba has to win. If he lose, then you kind of kill what they've been building. But it's like
it's Brock Lesnar.
Still Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
So long as it's not a squash match.
Right. And I don't think it'll be that. I think it's gonna be a fight with some Germans and some heavy duty clotheslines, and
it might not be a long match. It might be 8 to 10 minutes.
And it might be something like a double disqualification or something to where they could do it like that, where they have to stop the match or something because they going at it and both of them beat the referee up and then start beating each other up again. It could be anything.
That'd be the easy way out.
Right. Yeah.
But then if they was to do that, then when you get the payoff, is it SummerSlam? But I really believe that Gunther, which we're going to get to that match, but he told Heyman, you owe me a favor.
Right. Mm.
But I agree with you though. I'm gonna go with Brock Lesnar on that one too.
All right. We got the U.S. title. Sami Zayn and Trick Williams.
You know what, man? I know everybody pissed off about the Pat McAfee thing, but this little Yachty thing pissed me off. They didn't need all that, man.
They don't, man. They do not. They don't need all of this. They do, but they don't. The card doesn't need it. The ticket sales needs it.
Even the
Lower the
story they
price.
telling,
Shit.
I mean, even the story they telling with Sammy and Trick, you didn't need to insert Yachty.
No.
Just show him in the front row sitting next to Rick Rubin and 2 Chainz and them, who, you know, all them who be showing up, Fat Joe and whoever gonna be at Mania.
Right.
Do that. Like we don't need him getting on the mic talking shit like he the manager and
Right.
so now you got and see that's Trick thing too. Trick's a talker.
Mm.
Lemon pepper steppers and let's talk about it. Da, 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 da. So why does he have a mouthpiece? It's little Yachty. He's not even. I mean,
yeah, that's retarded, man. I mean, we ain't supposed to say that. That's dumb. You know,
yeah,
the McAfee and the Jelly Roll thing, you don't need them for that, man. But you really don't need, you know, put the dude in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Let him stand up away from everybody and do whatever. But come on, man.
Yeah, I was really tripping with that one. I'm like, damn.
It's getting a little too much. You know what I'm saying? It's a little too much. So, but who we picking to go over?
I'm gonna go with Trick. I think but I think the bigger question is Sammy gonna turn heel at Mania?
Because he's like I mean he's been teasing it.
Yeah.
So does the heel? I believe if the heel turn does come, the heel turn comes in disgust if he loses, or if the heel turn comes if he cheats to win and keep the title. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go for keeping the title. So I'm gonna say he's gonna do something to the ref or do something to, you know, cheat somehow. You know, because it's supposed to be. They're saying it's gonna be a double turn.
Yeah. So why in the hell is Yachty there then?
So what if Yachty helps Sami Zayn win? You know what I'm saying?
Then that'll give me vibes of Travis Scott from last year.
Right. And then it does all that, and then you never see him again. Jesus.
And to be fair to Triple H, we heard about, even to go back to the McAfee Jelly Roll thing. We heard that it's TKO that's doing this, like Ari Emanuel or whatever. He was like, you know, and I guess that's his idea to sell more tickets, you know, and I get these people are rich and got successful businesses and corporation made it. So I get, you know, why they like, hey, you know, I'm calling the shots. It's, you know, I get all that. We're just fantasy booking. But you see how everybody reacted to this shit. And the type of heat that Pat McAfee getting is not Dominic Mysterio heat. Like, what I mean by that is wrestling heat. He getting heat with motherfuckers really mad.
Yeah.
Like, it ain't, oh, he a bad guy now. Oh, I'm mad at him for that. No, they mad at the fucking story.
Right. Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
But they said Triple H, that wasn't Triple H call.
Yeah. No.
But I hope 2, 3, 4 years down the line, people gonna remember that.
Right. Well, wrestling fans remember what they want to remember and believe what they
Fact,
want to believe, and
fact.
the majority of them tend to hate everything everybody does anyway. And speaking of hating everything everybody done, prepare to see a bunch of pissed off wrestling fans because Darby Allin is the new AEW World Heavyweight Champion. So just get ready for that because they ain't gonna
Hold
believe.
on.
After the Kenny Omega and MJF match, and then he loses it on Dynamite to Darby Allin.
Now, first of all, I'm not saying nothing bad about Darby Allin. Congratulations, young man. You do all that crazy shit, and you rode around with Sting last couple years of his career. Got no problem with Darby Allin. I'm scared for him and concerned every time he wrestled. I'll
Yeah,
be scared.
he
But
wild.
I never saw him as an AEW World Champion though. He flirted with it before though, but I just didn't see that one coming. So I'm kind of speechless on that. But mad, I can't say I'm mad.
Mm,
What AEW stand for? What that guy say on Instagram? Ain't even watching.
right. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the WrestleMania card. I just thought I'd throw that out there. But we got the Demon. The Demon makes his return to Demon Finn Balor and Dominic Mysterio. I'm I'm just gonna tell you this is I got questions at the end, so I'm just gonna save a little bit of it. But this one gonna go. Finn Balor's not gonna come back as the Demon and lose. First of all,
Right.
and
Right.
second of all, both they're gonna show completely out, and that's all I'm gonna say.
So potentially match of the night, far as performance.
Could be. Like I said, I got questions at the end.
I agree though, as far as Balor.
Mhm.
Yeah, if the Demon lose, Finn Balor contract is up with the company.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're gonna see a post say Prince Devitt is
Right.
all elite.
Right. Ferg. Oh man. But yeah, and they ain't stupid enough to let him go. They can't be. But yeah, I'm with there's no way the Demon comes back. I'm the only thing I wonder is it gonna be a different color? Like is he gonna go crazy because it's WrestleMania? Or is it just a red and black and white? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I can't wait. Hey man, Gunther and Seth. The promo that they had, the segment that they had Monday was great.
Yeah, well, it felt real, didn't it?
Yeah.
Like to the fact that like why you want to fight me? Like why? Because you remember Gunther left the ring,
right.
and then he was like, you know what? Came back. Like I'm gonna tell you why.
Right.
And it. He kind of hit the nail on the head though. Like everything he said, far as even if they both was heels, right?
Right.
Because when Seth was with Heyman, he was a heel, and Gunther's heel. So it wasn't like they were gonna face each other like that anyway for that period of time. Unless it was like King of the Ring tournament or something, but they didn't do that. So but still, like he Gunther's like, you think you the best, like
Right.
you walking around here thinking like you like, but I'm, you can't lace my boots.
Right.
And then how he headbutted him, like he
Yeah.
headbutted him, and it's, I was like, damn, that felt personal.
Yeah. And this whole WrestleMania has been personal. You got the Randy Orton. Like I say, that story tells it is so good without all the other crap, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't need it. That story is too deep. It goes way back. I mean, to back when he, gave Dusty Rhodes not the diamond cutter, but the RKO when they was a part of Legacy.
I mean, right. I mean, hell, they had a triple threat match in WrestleMania 26 with Legacy.
Right. Crazy. All right. So who in the hell wins that match?
I'm gonna go with Gunther.
Does Braun Breaker come back?
Yep.
And cause Seth to lose?
That's what I'm going with. We think, I know we try to be different sometimes, but we on the same page with that. But they already said Braun Breaker has been cleared.
Yeah.
But I guess the whole Rey Mysterio injury, both Braun and Rey injury messed up stuff because Gunther, the rumor is Gunther's supposed to face Rey.
Right.
And of course, obviously Seth was supposed to face Braun. That's obvious. But Braun was cutting it close with his injury, and Ray just recently got cleared. So I guess they decided to go a different direction, which makes sense because this is one of the matches I want to see. Like really, like Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
Seth my guy anyway.
Yeah,
I love Seth Rollins, but him against Gunther.
By the time they got cleared, it's kind of like too late to build the matchup to what it deserves. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, hell, look how they built. I mean, this ain't had no build, but they sure handled that Monday.
Well, shit, but them two, it's already built with the names alone.
Yeah, well,
you got the ring general and the architect finna go at it.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're going with Gunther.
I'm going with Gunther, but I think.
What if Braun Breaker returns and helps Seth beat Gunther, and they reform the division?
I mean, that's a video game shit that maybe on 2K26, but that shit ain't. They're not doing that.
No,
I mean, what if?
See,
I mean, that would be a trip though, wouldn't it? Though, if that was to happen, everybody be like, wait a minute, what? But
just like AJ Styles is returning at the Hall of Fame. He's coming back to wrestling at the Hall of Fame. He's going to turn on everybody. He's going to beat everybody up at the Hall of Fame. He's going to close down the show. And TNA's going to come in and do a big old run in. And they're going to take the show hostage.
They're going to bring Fortune back.
Right.
Bobby Roode, Bobby Roode worked for the company.
Oh, right. He gonna be like Taz was with Aces and Eights.
Yeah. Cowboy James Storm come out of nowhere with that cowboy hat on.
Sorry about your damn
look.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
don't see that happening. I believe.
Well, I'll tell you what could happen though. What could happen? I still think Gunther gonna win because I think that they build the Brock Lesnar thing, and I know I've been talking about this, and I know talking about WrestleMania, all this other stuff, but they've been talking about this Gunther Brock Lesnar thing, like 2 manias ago,
right?
But now with the whole Lesnar, the rumor and innuendo is that Brock Lesnar gonna retire at SummerSlam. So who's retiring everybody? Gunther.
Right.
Also, with the whole thing with the Paul Heyman, you owe me a favor, which that's what gets Heyman in trouble anyway. He always gonna want somebody a favor. That's what got him in trouble last year at WrestleMania. You know, so that makes a lot of sense so far as the story. That's why it's hard for me to think that they're gonna have Gunther lose if they expect him to beat Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Now, that's why I think Braun Breaker is going to be the reason. However, if he doesn't come out of WrestleMania, then he obviously gonna come out on Raw.
Yeah.
But I think that payoff should be at WrestleMania, though.
Yeah. I'm with you on that. We got two more to talk about. We got Jade and Rhea Ripley. I think Jade keeps the title. So, because Rhea don't need the title. She, you know what I'm saying? She does, but she doesn't. She deserves it, deserves to have it. But it's like, you know, I don't know. I still want to see Jade and Charlotte. I still want to see it, but I want to see it for the title. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's going to be a good one. I think Rhea going to make her look like a superstar. You know what I'm saying? Because Rhea going to get her power moves in, but Jade going to get hers in, and Rhea going to make it look good. You know, it's going to be some kind of bullshit. And, you know, because she got a little crew now. You know what I'm saying? Jade got a little crew now.
The baddies.
Yeah. So I'm a fan. You know, I'm a fan.
Okay. Keith Lee gonna come looking for your ass.
Right. right around the
Keith Lee.
Right. Oh man. So what you think though? What you got going?
Again, I agree with you. I think Jade going over.
Yeah.
Here's my thing though. Again, Rhea don't need the title. Now she hasn't been champion in a while though, but she don't need the title. But I'm thinking more beyond. Just like you thinking Jade, Charlotte. Plus, we don't know what's going on. That's why I said we don't know what's going on with Bianca. And I just think that if Rhea was a winner, that means that she's moving to SmackDown full time. And I don't know if I got a feeling that EO, they're not done with Rhea and EO's story.
Yeah. Okay.
So therefore, again, I wouldn't be shocked if Rhea won, but as far as our opinion, we looking at the future, the possibilities, storytelling. I just don't see it being beneficial for Rhea to win unless she goes to SmackDown. I mean, which she would have to if she was to win, but I don't know if they would take her away from Raw right now like that. You know.
Yeah. No, I feel you. Yeah. All right, man. CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Before we talk about this match, and I think CM Punk ended it with a real good promo Monday. Isn't it weird though? Just to think, like the names, I get it, Roman Reigns, but the WWE Championship is on Saturday and the world title is on Sunday. You know what I mean? It seemed like it would be the undisputed title would be on Sunday. But with Roman Reigns,
you know, I think that's a good thing though, because because we know the WWE title is the title, even though they both world title, they both supposed to be equal, but we know WWE title that's WWE title. Yeah, that's the title. But
that's the one you want to go down in the record books.
But for perception, this definitely made the world title
look strong.
Yeah.
And it's gonna look good with Roman Reigns has it. So are we in agreement Is Roman Reigns going over? Is this a one and done? Are they feuding? Do they take this one all the way?
This is another one that's hard for me to call, man, because now I'm gonna do some fantasy booking.
Mm-hmm.
But with it being the main event of night 2, and we notice how they've been doing their main events the past few years, there's always shenanigans.
Yeah.
I mean, back to well, definitely always since Roman Reigns and the bloodline, but think about WrestleMania 40
Mm-hmm.
when of course the Rock and all that was involved and how all that played out with Cody finishing the story. Then you had WrestleMania 41 last year where you had the triple threat with Punk, Roman, and Seth with the whole Heyman shenanigans and the heel turn, the double turn, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then the whole thing we had with Cena, Travis Scott, and all that. We didn't get the real payoff for that. Later we did it with the Travis Scott thing. We thought The Rock was going to come back, and he didn't. Well, I'm going to say this. I think we're going to get some type of shenanigans in this match. I don't know if the Usos going to get involved, or I'm going to say this. What if The Rock shows up? That may be wishful thinking.
Yeah. But there's always a but.
So could he cause Roman the title? But why would he help Punk though? With The Rock,
Right.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, so what if he show up to help Roman? I don't know. Punk did mention The Rock.
That one's tough, man. It really is.
Yeah.
But
so my prediction,
man,
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Roman, man. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard for them not to. It's just kind of hard for them to. They ain't been champion in a while, right?
Right. And I think he finna come back full time. You know what I'm saying? Like he finna get it back cracking. So I definitely see him going over. But I also see this feud not ending. I think they go all the way with it. You know what I'm saying? So if he doesn't win it at Mania, he's gonna win it soon. But I don't know, man. I don't know.
See,
I'm looking for.
And then you got to think it's not gonna come into play now.
Mm-hmm.
But the Seth thing gonna come back into play because he don't like neither one of them.
Oh yeah.
But I think he gonna finish his thing with the Vision before
he do all that.
Yeah.
There's plenty of it in line. So I got 3 questions for you before we cut it out.
Mm.
All right. I want who you think is gonna have the best entrance. I want to know what night you think is gonna be the best, and what match are you looking forward to the most.
All right. Well, you said best entrance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Trick Williams.
Yeah.
I think the crowd, like when hearing that, and then he gonna be, well, I don't know, he got there with a little yachty though. I'm gonna still go with Trick, just like the reaction to music and how he gonna come out to
Crowd
that
involvement. Yeah.
I'm gonna say Trick. Far as entrance, you said the best night.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say night 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say night 2 because they got Brock Oba, they got Punk, Roman.
Yeah.
Rhea Jade.
And the tribal team.
I just Seth Gunther. And then the matches, like you said, the match.
The one match out of both nights, which one are you looking forward to seeing the most?
Man, that it's hard for me to pick one.
You got to pick one.
I know. I'm gonna say Seth Gunther.
Okay. I say night 2 is gonna be the best. I think Seth Rollins' entrance is gonna be crazy
Because he always do it like that.
But he hasn't made an entrance since he's been back. It's always and stuff. His music's played one time.
Yeah.
One time since he came back has his music played this one time. So I think his entrance is gonna be wild, especially with him almost missing it.
Yeah.
You know what like it was a possibility he was gonna miss WrestleMania. So I think I think he's gonna have the best entrance.
I can see that.
And the match I'm looking forward to the most is Finn and Dominic Mysterio. I think that might be the best match of both nights.
That's possible.
I got a feeling. I think Dominic gonna come out there with a crazy outfit on. The Demon's coming back. He's gonna be all painted up doing a thing with the entrance. Entrance is gonna be crazy. His entrance is gonna be crazy.
His entrance is gonna be crazy too. Yep.
Yeah. So that
Pentagon gonna have a cool entrance.
Yeah. Rey Mysterio will. They all will, but I really think. I think as far as like, everybody they sing all the stuff now, but that Trick Williams, that's gonna be loud. I think that might be the loudest of the crowd involvement. You know what I'm saying? As far as the way to do the whoop that trick. But they're gonna go crazy when Roman come out, when Seth come out, they're gonna sing all them songs, CM Punk, all that stuff.
Cody.
Yeah.
Cody will wear some, Cody, he like to do some shit. He be putting on different type of jackets and I mean, it's Mania, like back when Triple H would wear the white boots. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. And we didn't mention that John Cena will be the host. So, we'll see how that goes. I'm sure he's not going to get involved in anything or anything like that. He's going to be out there suited up. He ain't going to be in them jean shorts. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be walking off funny. So, man, it's going to be a good weekend, man. It's going to be exciting. We'll be in touch, and I got baseball all weekend, so I'm going to be rushing home and all that crap. So we will be back next week, and we'll be talking everything WrestleMania and our goods, our bads, what we thought was good, and hopefully, some surprises. Monday Night Raw is going to be crazy. So, yeah, man, fun weekend as far as being a wrestling fan. You know what I'm saying?
People like, comment, and subscribe.
Like your life depended on it.
Hey, for real. And for all you that are going to watch WrestleMania this weekend, enjoy it. Look at it for what it is. I mean, we all gonna have our opinions.
Tell us your predictions in the comments.
Yeah.
Tell us what night what match you're looking forward to the most. Tell us what your favorite entrance you think is going to be. Interact with us, man.
This is our Super Bowl, people.
Absolutely.
And it's here. Once a year. And it's here this week. So enjoy.
And it's welcome to wrestling.
Welcome to wrestling.
All right, we'll see y'all next week. Hey, man, welcome to wrestling.
Welcome to wrestling, Chetty Bobby. Welcome to Wrestling with Big E and the POT. Podcast tag champs of the whole world. Slamming like a DDT. Got it just like a figure four. Hulk Hogan, all they do is flex. Talking wrestling while they get the dough. Off the top like a superplex. Think they letting up? Hell no. Dusty Rose with the elbow. From the corner like a stinging splash. Straight to the face. I know you felt those. Hey, y'all crying out for help though. dead man. About to go upside your head like Stone Cold with the bedpan. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Bottom line, if you want the facts, welcome to wrestling's where you need to be. Chetty Bobby, this show improved like John Cena, you ain't seeing me. Yeah.